Phil. You're greatly appreciated. Baker here for 3. Knocks out pitch here for Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball center field. That's going to get Hillman with a double and scored. And that's a deep fly ball left field. And it's going to be gone. Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com from Chrysler Fieldhouse. Here in Newcastle, Indiana, we have tonight's junior varsity girls basketball game between your Wapahani Lady Raiders as they'll be taking on the home team, the Newcastle Lady Trojans, here tonight. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster. It's Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We hope all of you have had a wonderful Thursday so far. And we're looking forward to a great Thursday night of Wapahani Lady Raider basketball here from the historic and quite beautiful Chrysler Fieldhouse, the largest and finest high school fieldhouse in the world. It's great to be back here again. You know, we was here last year for the boys basketball game there between Wapahani and Newcastle. Obviously, we'll be back here again in a few weeks with the boys basketball game. But great to have the ladies out here on the floor, and hopefully we can put together 2 fantastic games and come away with a couple of victories here tonight. We'll get here with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Liberty Perry Alumni Association, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So this junior varsity team, a couple big wins there last Wednesday. Again, that was the last day that we was on the broadcast. That was during the Wapahani girls basketball tournament that they hold annually out there at Wapahani during Christmas break. But this junior varsity squad come away with 2 victories. It was really important, especially with those the only games of the week. You want to continue the success that you've had throughout the season right here. And these girls have been playing some really good basketball. And it's you have different times of the season. You got to kind of ride it out, and it's not always going to be perfect sometimes, but we've been really playing some of our best basketball, especially here of late, and hopefully the Lady Raiders can keep it going here tonight on the road against a 4A school here in Newcastle. Big game, big time venue, and a big stage for these ladies to play on. Hopefully they can just play the game the right way. Play the way you know how. Don't make it any bigger than what it already is. So be ready to go here tonight, folks. Again, we'll have tonight's starting lineups and the tip-off coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, again, welcome back here, folks, again from Chrysler Fieldhouse here in Newcastle, Indiana. As we take a look here at tonight's lineups here for your basketball game here tonight, we'll take a look here at the next Home Elite Real Estate starting lineup here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Starting at the guard position, a 5'4" sophomore, number 5, Zoe Swallow. At the other guard, a 5'4" freshman, number 10, Judy Dargo. At 1'4", a 5'9" freshman, number 24, Bailey Carpenter. At forward, a 5'2" sophomore, number 31, Clarissa Huddleston. And at the other forward, a 5'7" sophomore, number 42, Destiny Felder. Again, your Lady Raiders are coached by Carly Boggs. Now we'll go ahead and take a look here at the starting lineup here this evening for the Newcastle Lady Trojans. It looks like this, again presented by Next Home Elite Real Estate. Starting here for Newcastle at 1'4", a 6' junior, number 22, Ari McTeer. At the other forward here, a 5'6" freshman, number 30, Caitlin White. At guard, a 5'4" freshman, number 32, Kenzie Clark. At the other guard position, another 5'4" freshman, number 33, Katie Matthews. And at guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 44, Devin Ayers. Again, the Newcastle Lady Trojans are coached by Zach Harvey. So again, folks, that is tonight's starting lineups here this evening. Again, we greatly appreciate you all for spending your Thursday night here with us as we get tonight's JV game underway here in just a brief moment in time. Again, we'll have a very, very busy next 3 nights. Obviously tonight here with the girls basketball at Newcastle. Tomorrow night, boys basketball at Eastern Hancock. And then Saturday, boys basketball at Muncie Burris. So that's what's coming up as tonight's game is officially underway here tonight. Wapahani will start off here with the opening possession here of the night against Newcastle. And Dargo will lose that one out of bounds. That'll be the first turnover of the night here for Wapahani. Again, as I mentioned earlier during our pregame show, again, Wapahani, a couple of victories their last Wednesday morning and afternoon. They're in a Wapahani girls basketball JV tournament. And a loose ball here, and we're going to have a jump ball, which the possession arrow will favor Newcastle, considering Wapahani got the tip. So an inbound play here for the Lady Trojans. That's number 44, Ayers, up and good there for the 2-point basket to give the Lady Trojans here a 2-0 lead. Swallow here with a handoff there to Dargo. Again, heavily guarded there by number 32, Kinsey Clark. Huddleston now to Swallow, down low to Carpenter. It's up, and it's going to be a foul here on the play. So the foul's here going to be on number 32, Kinsey Clark. That's going to be her first, team's first. And so 2 shots here for Bailey Carpenter. Again, with just a hair over 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter, not even a minute into this thing. Again, got the rebound and put back there. Huddleston there for 2. So great job there getting the rebound, getting the put back right there to put the Lady Raiders on top here by 1. A turnover there just a moment ago, taken away there by Judy Dargo. So that was the first turnover of the night here for the Lady Trojans. Hand off here to Swallow out near half court. Drives right side, dumps it down underneath. There's Carpenter right there for 2 more. So now 3 points on the evening here for Bailey Carpenter. Matthews again. Cross-court pass to Ayers, off the mark. Rebound, that's Caitlin White, no good. Ayers there to the inside. Again, nearly turned that one over there by Newcastle. The 3 is going to be up, and it's going to be good here for number 32, Kinsey Clark. So now tied here at 5. Again, now with 5 minutes to go here in the first. Carpenter on to Huddleston here on the left wing. Huddleston will find Swallow, back over here to Carpenter. A nice screen set there by Felders. That pass deflected and turned over here by the Lady Raiders. Second turnover now. So again, Huddleston there to inbound it there to Carpenter. Down court, here's Zoe Swallow on the run. Finds Destiny Felder and puts it up and off the glass there for 2. So Felder now with her first points on the evening. 3 is up, no good. Rebounded by Carpenter. Here comes Zoe Swallow. Again, leading the charge up the floor here for Wapahani. Carpenter swung on to Huddleston down low, and that's going to be last touch there by Wapahani. So turnover number 3 here for the Lady Raiders. Again, with right at 4 to play here in the first. Clark here on the right side, guarded there by Dargo. She'll give way here to Devin Ayers. Again, drives right side. She'll take the shot near the corner. Bank is not open. Rebounded there by Bailey Carpenter. And now Judy Dargo. A little 2-on-1 advantage here for Wapahani. Felder gives way to Swallow for three. It is up and off the mark, no good. Huddleston, though, with the backside offensive rebound. Felder there at the top. The key drives it, and that shot will be blocked. Huddleston recovers, though. And the Raiders will begin again here on offense. Nice screen set there from Carpenter. A corner three from Dargo is up, and it is good. Judy Dargo strikes from beyond the arc. And so that will force Newcastle into a timeout, first timeout of the evening. And this will be a full timeout here on the floor. Again, here with 3:01 to play here in the first quarter. Again, it's Wapahani 10, Newcastle 5. Here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back. Here as we continue on following the timeout here. Again, just under 3 minutes to play here in tonight's opening quarter here from Chrysler Fieldhouse in Newcastle, Indiana. Got about a 35-minute drive from Raider Country. And a pretty good start here for Wapahani. 10-5 lead here through the first 4 minutes and change. Right side there, that's number 21, Watson. And that's going to be another Raider takeaway. Third turnover now for Newcastle, no good. Clark back over here, swung up top there to Ayers. Down low, McTier will get that one taken away there by Destiny Felder. Dargo on the run, and she will be fouled on the way up. So again, the foul there on number 21, Wakuwai Swanson, her first, team's second. So again, Dargo here at the line for one more. And we have Haley Bivens now in the game, as well as number 13, Abby Cross here for Wapahani. The second of two will be up, and got it to go. Friendly roll and all right there. Waiting for that one to fall. It's like it just kind of deciding, oh boy, do I want to go in? Do I not? A couple different times right there. I thought it was just going to roll right off the rim and was able to find the way to sneak that one inside. So 11-5 lead now for the Raiders. Cross-court pass here. Zoe Swallow will set it up here offensively for Wapahani. Felder sets up for the screen. Swallow kicks it out. That's Abby Cross for three. A little too strong on that one. Battle for the basketball. Felder will come away with it. Now Swallow top the key three will be no good. Dargo and McTier battling for the basketball, and the jump ball will favor, should be Wapahani, or no, rather Newcastle basketball. Thought that should have been possibly Wapahani basketball, but nonetheless, we'll go with it here. Matthews caught right there on the right side, kicks it outside to Watson. Ayers out on the left wing, down low, and no good there with the basket for McTeers. That's out of bounds. That's going to be Raider basketball. So we'll see a little full court pressure here from Newcastle. Inbounded there to Bivens. Back to Cross. Zoe Swallow now near the corner. Abby Cross up top. Bivens on the Dargo here in the corner. Drives the baseline. Kicks it back out again. Getting some good movement here from the Raiders. Bivens now for two. It's going to be up and good. Tickles the bottom of the net right there as Bivens now with her first points on the night. And this is a 13-5 Wapahani lead, again with under 30 seconds to play. Hand off here to Watson. Again looking to get it right there to Matthews, but nice defense there from Dargo as Newcastle will lose that one out of bounds, and possession's going to stay right here with Lady Trojans. Again with 16 seconds to play. So Watson to inbound here along the sideline. McTeer for two, off the mark, and that's going to be lost out of bounds, and it's going to be off of Wapahani. So again, possession will stay right here with Newcastle, again with 12 seconds to play. Inbound right here out to Ayers. She'll take the three. It is up, no good. Again, for whatever reason, the clock didn't start here on our screen. Apologize for that. We're about 3 or 4 seconds behind, and that's going to end the first quarter. So again, it's Wapahani 13, Newcastle 5 here at the end of one. We'll step aside for a quick break, and we'll be back here with your second quarter of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, again, basketball fans, welcome back here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, and we want to thank you all for tuning in here for tonight's ball game. Again, junior varsity action, Wapahani with a 13-5 lead now going into the second quarter. Again, later on this evening, we'll have tonight's varsity game. Again, your 11-4 Wapahani Lady Raiders taking on the 7-7 Newcastle Lady Trojans. Should be a great matchup coming up later on this evening, so we hope you all stick around throughout the night here as, again, we get the second quarter underway. Again, it's Wapahani basketball to open up the second quarter. There's Zoe Swallow. Dumps it down low. Bivens lost the handle, but regathered again. Now Cross back to Swallow. Huddleston here on the left side, as well as Bailey Carpenter right down there on the post. Cross there with a cross-court pass. Zoe Swallow for three. It's up, and it's good. Zoe Swallow from downtown, her first points on the night. And Wapahani with a sizable 16-5 lead. It's really a nice start here. Great defense. We've been rebounding the ball pretty good. Off the mark right there. Huddleston comes up with the defensive rebound. And like I said, on offense, we've been moving the ball really well also. You know, we're setting screens, really communicating, just doing a really solid job, and not to mention the fact that we're knocking down some shots. Cross takes it, kicks it over to the left side. That's Huddleston for two, no good. battle for the basketball. Carpenter comes up with it, and they're saying that was a block shot. Again, Bivens goes down, but she seems to be all right as she trots back down on the other end. We'll have a substitution here. Number 42, Destiny Felder, now in there for Haley Bivens. At the 5:36 mark here, we'll have Watson inbound along the side. Kenzie Clark with the basketball in hand. Takes over here to the right side again, heavily guarded there by Zoe Swallow. Really like the defense right there. Them down low, back out to Watson here on the left side. Now Ayers here in the corner. Again, was looking to drive there to the middle, but nice help side there from Carpenter. McTeer gets a shot blocked there from Destiny Felder, and here come the Raiders on the run. Felder back to Swallow again here on the right side. Again, the Raiders will set it up right here offensively. At 4:49 to go here in the first half. A 16-5 Wapahani lead. There's Zoe Swallow again for three. It is up, and it is good again, 2 for 2. And our last two shots here for Zoe Swallow now, 6 points here on the night. And it's now 19-5 Wapahani. So again, that foul there on Zoe Swallow, her first, team's first of the ball game. Again, great denial there to create another turnover. Already now the 5th turnover here on the night for Newcastle. Nearly turned over right there. Natalie Mann again, she just came in a moment ago. As that will be a Wapahani turnover. Now they're 4th here on the night. Matthews finds number 2. That's Presley Gibson. Drives there to the middle and was met by Bailey Carpenter. As while the jump ball possession will stay right here with the Lady Trojans. Again here with 3:56 to play. Wapahani with a 14-point lead. Watson to inbound it. She'll inbound it here to Kenzie Clark. Great denial right there. Clark now along the baseline. She's going to lose that one out of bounds. Again, active hands there from Zoe Swallow creating the turnover. And a deflected pass again. It kind of telegraphed right there. You can kind of tell that Matthews knew exactly where that ball was going. And so now again, Swallow across half court. Not a whole lot of movement here initially in this possession. Felder will get called there with a traveling violation. And that is now turnover number 5 here for the Lady Raiders. And for the most part here, really done a pretty solid job here of taking good care of the basketball, making smart decisions. Turnovers will happen. Obviously, you want to keep it to a minimum, but they happen. Nice backside rebound there from Huddleston. Here as Zoe Swallow will kind of slow things up here a little bit. Maybe try to use a little bit of clock here if you're Wapahani. Swallow here on the right side, dumping down low, and another turnover here in the last 3 possessions here for Wapahani. Into the corner there to Presley Gibson, no good. Rebounded by Destiny Felder, so she's going to go ahead and take it right on up floor herself. And we're going to have a blocking foul, and it's going to be on number 21. Watson, so that's going to be her second, team's third. And now returning to the floor, we'll have, or actually for the first time this evening here for Wapahani, it's going to be Delaney Dodd. Also Judy Dargo in here. Of course, we got Natalie Mann, Destiny Felder, and Clarissa Huddleston. Felder no good. Again, rebounded and then taken away by Dargo. No good there on the hook shot. Kicks it outside. Gibson here for the top of the key three. No good. Tipped around. Ayers looked like to have saved it. Or no, pardon me. Actually, that was... let's see. No, that was actually number 14. Savannah Colonel that saved that down there. But again, Dargo there with the basket. First points, or not first points, 6 points now on the night here for Judy Dargo. As Wapahani continues to put on a show here tonight, 21-5 lead. Left side now to the middle. It's number 5, Addison McGowan. And the basket will be up and good. So she will head to the line here for one more. And the foul's going to be here on Lady Raider, number 33, Delaney Dodd, her first, team's second. And so we'll have Abby Cross as well as number 4, Carly Hagman, in here for Wapahani. Seeing her first action here this evening. Right there to the inside of McGowan. And that was quickly met there by Felder. Takes it inside, shots up, no good. That was rebounded there by Katie Matthews. And another turnover here from Newcastle, 8th now of the night. Up top here to Cross with a minute left. And we'll see what Wapahani can make of this right here, a 14-point lead. Dargo here on the left side, screen set there by Felder. Now Cross up top. Felder there with a shot, fake drives, kicks it outside there. Hagman will get the shot blocked right there, but possession will stay right here with Wapahani. There's Destiny Felder right underneath, and good there for 2 more. So 4 points now for Destiny Felder, make it a 23-7 Wapahani lead. 25 seconds to play here in the first half. And that's another turnover from the Lady Trojans. Felder down court there to Dargo, missed the layup. Now battle for the basketball, again coming away with that one was Savannah Colonel. And then change pivot foot and ends up in turnover number 10. So we've got 9 seconds to play. Cross to inbound it here at the sideline. There to Felder. Got to get a shot off right here. Dargo able to do that and can't sneak that one down there, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So again, it's a halftime score here. Wapahani with a 23-7 lead over Newcastle here at the half. Again, stay right here with us. Again, we'll be back here with our halftime report. Again, recapping the first half. We'll give you a little bit of breakdown stat-wise here for the Lady Raiders. Again, as they go into the locker rooms up by 16. Again, stay right here with us. We've got more coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
You're good.
All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Summit American Legion post 4:37 game break at the half against Wapahani 23, Newcastle 7. And what's been a really quite a one-sided affair here so far for Wapahani. Newcastle led off the scoring, got a 2-0 lead to start off the ball game, and then really Wapahani has been in charge ever since. And, you know, again, it's not no knock necessarily on Newcastle. I mean, you know, that's just the way the game has went so far. So Wapahani's done their thing really on both ends of the floor. You know, defensively, we've been very active, you know, creating turnovers, again, you know, getting deflections. We've rebounded the ball very well. You know, so we're limiting Newcastle to essentially one opportunity or less. You know, like I said, you know, it all depends upon if we create a turnover or not. But nonetheless, we're doing all the basic facets of the game correctly, you know, playing fundamentally sound basketball. And that is so important because, you know, especially, you know, when you're on the road, you know, in such a big venue such as Newcastle's Chrysler Fieldhouse here, it can be, you know, maybe a little overwhelming, I'm sure. But still, at the end of the day, I mean, it's still the same game, and I'm glad that these ladies have treated it like that, because that was one thing I talked about there in our pregame show was how, you know, you've still got to keep it as simple as possible. You know, it's a big venue, this is a big school, and, you know, you've still got to keep the game in itself the same. You know, don't let the situation or the venue or whatever, you know, make it bigger than what it already is, you know, because then that's when you can get yourself into trouble. You know, just perform, you know, how you're capable of performing, and that's exactly what we've done here in this first half. So a lot of credit there for the Lady Raiders and the coaching staff, led there by Carly Boggs. Really got these girls in a really good position here in the half. And, you know, you've got to keep the foot on the pedal, though. You know, these Lady Trojans aren't going to go away, so, you know, we've got to continue to put the foot on the gas. You know, continue the defensive pressure. You know, creating turnovers. You know, doing a really good job of contesting shots and rebounding the basketball. And then on, you know, you look at the offensive end. We've done a pretty good job overall. We end up having 6 first half turnovers. That's not bad. You know, we've done a really good job of taking care of the basketball for the most part. Now, right there, about the middle to latter part there, the second quarter, we had a little bit of a rough stretch there. I think we end up having 3 turnovers and 3 possessions. So, you know, you take it, you know, even that within itself, you know, that was half of our turnovers in the first half, was just those 3 possessions. You know, you're looking at about maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes of basketball. You know, you can just kind of take away from the 16 or the 14 minutes. And we really did a really solid job. We moved the ball around real well, settling for good shots, making smart decisions. And then, when those shots presented itself, we knocked them down. And so we've just performed every facet of the game correctly through these first 14 minutes. And like I said, hopefully we can keep the ball rolling in the right direction here for ourselves. So we'll go ahead and take a look here at the halftime stats. The Lady Raiders are led here by Zoe Swallow and Judy Dargo, both recording 6 points each. Followed up here by Destiny Felder with 4 points. Bailey Carpenter with 3 points, and then Clarissa Huddleston and Haley Bivens with 2 points each, again for a grand total for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Again, before we head to break, again, just a reminder, we'll have tonight's varsity game coming up here just a little while, probably right around 7:30-ish, 7:20, 7:30. I would imagine we'll probably be right around the start time for that one. Obviously we'll know a little bit more at the end of the ball game here tonight, but we'll have that coming your way later on this evening. Also, we'll be back at it tomorrow night in a huge MEC conference game for your Wapahani Raider, traveling to Eastern Hancock to take on the Royals. That's going to be a great battle. Eastern Hancock ranked number 7 in Class 2A. I think they've only lost maybe one game all year, and I think that was New Palestine. And so I think they're right around 7-1, 8-1, somewhere around in there. Obviously, Wapahani coming in 7-2. That's going to be again Saturday night. We'll be back on the road again with more Wapahani Raider boys basketball at Muncie Burris. So that's upcoming next couple of nights. Again, 3 nights of consecutively of Lady Raider and Wapahani Raider basketball. Again, we thank you all for tuning in here for the first half. We'll be back here in just a few moments here with the start of the second half here from Chrysler Fieldhouse here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All righty, folks, again, welcome back here from Chrysler Fieldhouse here in Newcastle, Indiana. And I'm your play-by-play broadcaster. It's Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. And not quite the second half start you was hoping for Wapahani or even for Newcastle for that sakes. You look right there, both of them end up having turnovers. And their first possessions here in the second half. Carpenter up and good right there for 2. So that is now 5 points on the night here for Bailey Carpenter, now an 18-point lead for the Lady Raiders. Again, just did want to say we are having some Wi-Fi issues here as far as with our video backlogging. So you guys are a little bit behind. Again, not sure why the Wi-Fi is really much of an issue. Checked it earlier before the game started, and we was all good. Had no problems whatsoever, and so now for whatever reason, things are kind of deteriorating here a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. Carpenter no good. Left side here, number 42, Renee Young. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Wapahani. So possession will stay right here with the Trojans at the 6:05 mark here in the third. Again, Clark trying to find anybody, finally finds Young right there, no good. Now Clark again will begin again here on offense for Newcastle. Off the mark right there, rebounded by Clarissa Huddleston. So again, Swallow across half court. Getting with the Raiders ahead here by 18. Right there to the right side, no good. Carpenter there with the rebound, can't get the putback to go. Rebounded by McTeer. Left side, it's number 30, Caitlin White, up top. Now dish down low, McTeer guarded right there by Felder. Now it's going to be another Trojan turnover as Felder goes coast to coast, misses a layup. And that's going to be rebounded, then a foul. And it's going to be here on Wapahani's number 24, Bailey Carpenter. That's her first, team's first of the half. And so now another turnover here for Lady Trojans. So that is now turnover number 3 here in the second half. Huddleston inbound it, finds Zoe Swallow. Nice little screen set there from Carpenter into the corner. Dargo drives the baseline, shots up, it rims out, in and out. Carpenter somehow comes up with it, and now we're going to have a jump ball, which the possession arrow will favor Newcastle. So tough break there for Wapahani on that trip on offensive end. So it'll be Kenzie Clark to inbound here for the Lady Trojans. 4:31 to play here in the third. White will find Clark. Got not a whole lot open right there, and that's going to be another takeaway, or nearly taken away. And now it's going to be an over and back violation. So Huddleston inbound it here for Wapahani. Finds Carpenter. Drives along the baseline. Kicks it there. Destiny Felder. No good. Somehow gets it back. No good again. So again, Clark up top here. Out near half court. Finds number 42 Young. And another jump ball. This time it's going to favor Wapahani. So Huddleston inbounds it here along the baseline. And that's going to be right into the hands there of Clark. Up top, that's number 20, Lydia Hines, and another takeaway. We've had turnovers galore here, as that foul will be on number 42, Rainey Young. Her first, team's first of the half. So again, Zoe Swallow here at the line for 2 shots here for the Lady Raiders. As the first one will be up and off the back iron, no good. We'll have substitutions here. Abby Cross coming in for Wapahani, and for Newcastle will be Addison McCowan, as well as number 33, Katie Matthews, number 44, Devin Ayers. So one more here for Zoe Swallow. And the free throw is going to be up and no good again. Carpenter right there, the offensive rebounds. That ball is going to be stripped away, last touched by the Trojans. And that's going to be thrown out of bounds. So it's been a little rough here for both sides. Wapahani already with 4 turnovers here in the first 3 minutes and 18 seconds. And Newcastle already with 6 turnovers. So they already now have 16 turnovers on the night. Wapahani now with 10 on the evening. I'll make that now 17 here for Newcastle. Had a lot of stoppages here in this third quarter already, with turnovers and a couple jump balls here as well. Baseball pass or softball pass there in that instance. Down there to Felder, good for 2. So Destiny Felder now 6 points on the night. Battle for the basketball right there. It's going to be lost out of bounds. And so possession will stay right here with Newcastle. So McCowan to inbound. Got Watson back in the game also here for Newcastle. And that's going to be lost out of bounds. Last touch there by Wapahani. So again, it'll be Watson to inbound for Newcastle. 3:11 to play here in the third. Inbounded outside here, that's Devin Ayers with the basketball. Guarded there by Carpenter. McAllen now along the baseline, back to Ayers. Finds Watson here on the inside. Drives there with the left, no good. Felder corralling the rebound. And Swallow down court here to Bailey Carpenter. And no good. Got her own rebound, then the shot's blocked. And now we're heading back. Ayers for 3, it's up, and it's good. So she's been a pretty good amount of their offense here. In fact, it's half of Newcastle's offense. She has 5 of their 10 points. And the foul's going to be here on number 33, Katie Matthews, her first. That is team's second of the half. And so a couple of free throws here for Bailey Carpenter. So the first one no good. Second free throw attempt for Carpenter up. Off the back iron, no good. It was rebounded there by Watson, and the Lady Trojans back the other way with 2:20 to play. McCowan no good there with the left hand. Right back up with it. Still can't get it to go. And offensive or defensive rebound there by Felder. It's going to be off of Newcastle. So we'll have Haley Bivens returning to the floor for the Lady Raiders. Again ahead by 17. Inbounded there to Bivens, and it'll be up or end up in the hands of Newcastle. McCowan will get that shot blocked, but ends up getting her there with the body as Cross will pick up the foul. It's going to be her first, team's second. So again, Addison McGowan here at the line for 2 shots. First one's going to be up and no good. And the second of 2. Got the friendly bounce and a roll to go. So that now dwindles the lead down to 16 here for Wapahani. And that was passed right into the hands there of Ayers, but luckily her foot was out of bounds, or that would have been another Wapahani turnover. Inbounded there to Felder. Cross half court now, takes it inside the paint, kicks it out. That's Zoe Swallow for 3. No good, but there's Judy Dargo, again collecting a couple of offensive rebounds. And that's going to be another turnover picked off there by Matthews, and then fouled on the way up. So again, the issue here really for both teams has been taking care of the basketball here in the second half. Neither team really wants the basketball. Having a free giveaway. So the foul here on Zoe Swallow, her second, team's third. And the first one's going to be up and good here for Matthews. We'll see Clarissa Huddleston back in the game here for Abby Cross. Again with $1:41 to play in the third. The second of 2 for Matthews will be up. And no good. Rebounded by Destiny Felder. Screen set right there. That's how you set a screen right there, ladies and gentlemen. Good job there by Swallow again, taking it right there too, or Swallow up and good there for 2. Assist there to Felder. I like a good screen. You're not out here to hurt anybody. But, if you're going to set a screen, then set the screen and set it right. And, it takes both, to be able to get the job done right here, as we'll have an offensive foul here on Destiny Felder, her team's 4th. And so again, now a minute to play here in the 3rd. You got a 17-point Wapahani lead. To the inside, Matthews gets it stripped away there from her by Huddleston. Swallow down low, finds Huddleston and gets the basket to go. So Clarissa Huddleston now with 4 points on the night. And the Raiders have now built that lead right back up here to 19. Watson, no good. Nice job there by Bivens. Again, just getting the hand up in the air. Making her alter her shot right there. So an inbound play along the baseline. It's going to be McAllen to inbound it. Watson for 3, no good. Getting rebounded there by Judy Dargo. And right there, that's Haley Bivens up and good for 2. So now the Raiders have started to get it rolling again right here towards the end of the 3rd quarter, and that will be the end. As again, it's Wapahani 33, Newcastle 12 here at the end of 3 quarters. We'll step aside for a quick break, and we'll be back here with the start of the 4th here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. American Legion post 4:37 game break here as we begin the 4th quarter. Again here from the historic Chrysler Fieldhouse. Again, the largest and finest high school field house in the world. Shot there from Felder, no good. Again, coming off the turnover there from Newcastle. Gives them 9 here in the second half. Another turnover there for Wapahani as that ball will be stripped away there by Zoe Swallow. But again, it's 19 turnovers for Newcastle now on the ball game. Wapahani not too far behind them. They were 14. They have 8 here in the second half. Ayers for 3. It's up, no good. And that was going to be deflected out of bounds there by Newcastle. Matthews, I think, got away with a potentially an over and back that was dangerously close. Over the back. Inbounded there, Zoe Swallow. And lost that ball again. Possession will stay right here with Wapahani. Inbounded, and again another deflection.
Almost 7 o'clock already.
Huddleston inbounds it here to Zoe Swallow. And right here in the corner, and another loose ball. It's going to be out of bounds, and possession will stay with Wapahani. So again, not exactly an ideal way of playing right here. You like to play a little bit cleaner basketball. Hopefully we can start to clean things up a little bit here. Good thing is you got a 21-point lead. So, I mean, even though we haven't played anywhere near like we did in the first half, we played, really in every facet. I thought we did a really nice job. Offensively, defensively, rebounding, just pass the ball around, getting good shots. We're just doing a lot of good things right here. But here in the second half, don't get me wrong, we've still knocked some shots down. But the turnovers have kind of gotten the best of us. You can say the same thing in here for Newcastle. You're not gonna have a whole lot of success, when you're turning the ball over 15 to 20 times a game, if not more than that. Carpenter underneath, that's going to be out of bounds there off of Newcastle. Huddleston to inbound it. All the way out near half court. A pass deflected. And Newcastle comes up with it and puts it in there for two more. So we'll have a timeout here on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout taken by, I believe, Wapahani. So this will be their first charge timeout here tonight. 5:28 to play here in regulation. It's Wapahani 33. Newcastle 16 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Online, over the phone, or in person.
All right, again, welcome back here, returning from the timeout from Wapahani. Again, both teams with 4 timeouts remaining. It's a 33-16 lead here for the Lady Raiders, here with 5:28 to play here in the fourth. Again, Huddleston inbound along the baseline. Up court, and that's going to be off the head, and that's going to be another Wapahani turnover. And you don't want to make passes like that. Newcastle now turns it over to us, and there's Dargo up for 2. But first and foremost, you want to make smart passes. But you've got to get girls open. You just can't just run around. Maybe set a screen here or there. You've got to do something to get them open. And not only that, but you've got to go to the basketball. You can't start, fading away and start going a little bit more towards down court here, And so you got to make it a little bit easier here on the person that's inbounding. And that's going to be a foul here on Newcastle's number 32. Kenzie Clark, her second, team's third of the half. So Hines will return to the floor for the inbound. Again, those cross-court passes like that, very dangerous. That's what I'm saying. Somebody's got to get open close second half here for whatever reason. First half was great. Everything was good, and now the second half, the Wi-Fi here just... And there's Carpenter right there with 2 more. Again, 3:40 to play, 41-16. Off the mark right there. Natalie Mann there with a rebound again. And now in the ball game. Dargo takes it inside. No good. Delaney Dodd right there. And the putback. So first points of the night there for Delaney Dodd. Again, just like I mentioned, though, again with the internet issue here, it's causing our video to be very glitchy, almost basically slow motion like. So I know it's not ideal. I apologize. It wasn't this way in the first half, but this second half has been kind of torture, unfortunately for us, as far as with the video being the way that it is from the Wi-Fi connection. So I don't have this issue come varsity game. Hagman here to inbound. Finds Natalie Mann, and we're going to have a traveling violation. McCowan looking for anybody, finally finds White. Colonel no good. Mann there with a rebound. And now we'll have a foul here on Newcastle as Abby Cross will return to the floor. The foul's on number 5, Addison McCowan, her first, team's 5th. So again, 2:40 to play. Cross inbounds it there to Natalie Mann. And she's on the run, looking to go coast to coast. And it's up and good. So Natalie Mann there with her first points on the night. Makes this a 47-16 lead. The Raiders have really kicked it into high gear here in the fourth. Again, before this, they was up by as much as, I believe, 20. And then these last, 4 minutes or so, we've got plenty going on here on the offensive end. No good there. McCowan there with the left hand up and good for 2. So again, 47-18, and we're going to have a timeout taken here on the floor from Wapahani. So this will be a 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and take a timeout here with you. 1:42 to play, 47-18. We'll be back with more right after this message.
This is your IHSAA. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
The basketball, Newcastle again comes away with it. And the layup's going to be up and good there for number 14, Savannah Colonel. Or Cornell, pardon me. Three-pointer from Cross, no good. And we're going to have a timeout here on the floor. That is Carly Hagman down on the floor right now. And so we're going to go ahead and step aside here for a quick break. Again, we hope Carly's going to be all right down there. Again, in some pain. Not sure exactly what happened. But again, it's Wapahani 47, Newcastle 20. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more here on your Home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
All righty, folks, again, welcome back in from a brief timeout right there. Again, Hageman now on the bench. Again, we're hoping that things will be all right there for the young lady. Up and good there for 2 for Newcastle. So now 47-22. Again, we will not have a Raiders Live post-game show again following this, and we're going to try to get some of these Wi-Fi issues figured out before the varsity game. Again, that's Dargo there for 2 more. But again, we sure do apologize again for the video being the way that it is. It's, nothing necessarily that we can help, unfortunately, but nonetheless, that's a situation. We'll try to get things figured out in between time. White, no good. Outside here, we're going to have another loose ball. Dargo comes up with it. And that's going to be the end of things here tonight, folks. Final score, your Wapahani, another big win here tonight. Again, coming off of 2 very big wins last week there for this Lady Raider junior varsity team. Coming in here tonight, the only game this week for Wapahani. Coming out, right from the get-go, playing some really good basketball and kept that going there throughout. So, great win here tonight, folks. Again, we thank you all for tuning in. Again, we'll have tonight's varsity action coming up here on a separate link here on YouTube. We hope you all can join us there for that. But until then, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We'll see you back here in just a little while here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.